So before I begin with this whole video, I'd like to point out that this is going to be a very spoiler-heavy video for Age of Ultron. Now, while I have not read all of Age of Ultron, I would like to remind everyone that I managed to get all this information from a few friends of mine, as well as internet sources, and I thought, what the hell, I thought I'd talk about what this is, talk about the end of the Age of Ultron and what's next for the Marvel Universe. But like I said, if you haven't read Age of Ultron or you don't want to get spoiled, I suggest you leave now. So I'm going to wait a few seconds to let you guys back out if you don't want to get spoiled, or if you just want to stay here. Okay, so I'm guessing if you're still here, means you want to get spoiled, so the end of Age of Ultron really did kind of make a big game changer for the Marvel Universe. I know every time there's an event, it's like, oh yeah, this is going to totally change the Marvel Universe forever. We kind of got that with Avengers vs. X-Men. We had some big game changes, not so much for the Avengers, but more of the X-Men, in my opinion. However, Age of Ultron brought out a lot of changes, of course the biggest being, what else? The arrival of Angela into the Marvel Universe, the Marvel 616 universe. And the thing is, what I found really interesting is that Angela, it's not like, oh, Angela's always been part of a Marvel universe, or she's been from a Marvel universe in another reality, or, she's just never been around, she's just been hiding out. No, so this is like, she's come from the Image universe and is now trapped in the Marvel universe. Holy shit, I didn't think they were going to go there. I honestly thought they were going to be like, oh, well, Angela's been around the whole time, but she's never, done anything. She's just been hiding out and watching everything. It took Ultron to wreck shit for her to come out. But no, it's like, yeah, the multiverse kind of caved in on itself, because guess what, Marvel Universe? You done goofed. There's been so much time traveling in the Marvel Universe that it's caused breakdown. It's causing rips and tears in the multiverse, meaning creatures can come in and out, beings can come in and out of the into the Marvel Universe, Angela being one of them, and now she's here, and she's kind of pissed. And soon she'll be joining forces with the Guardians of the Galaxy, so that'll be interesting. Anywho, other than that, the other thing that kind of someone who got into the Marvel Universe, someone got out of it and into the Ultimate Universe. Yeah, as you can see from this picture, Galactus has found his way into the Ultimate Universe. 616 Galactus, that is. Now, for those who are wondering, now, while I have not read this, the Ultimate Galactus Trilogy, and if I get this wrong, I apologize in advance, because I don't read a lot of Ultimate comics, but I think if I remember right, and someone can feel free to correct me, anyone who's listening to this, who's read the Ultimate Galactus Trilogy. It wasn't really Galactus, it was more like a combination of different alien races that act like the Galactus Fleet or something like that in the Ultimate Universe. I could be wrong. Like I said, I never read the Ultimate Galactus Trilogy, so I couldn't tell anyone. I couldn't tell you for sure. But the Marvel 616 Galactus has found his way into the Ultimate Universe, and he's not too pleased about that. However, it's a world that's kind of fucked up on its own way, and it's like, hey, these guys are kind of fighting each other. I'm gonna eat this planet. So, we have the Marvel 616 Galactus finally inside the Ultimate Universe, so I can only imagine the implications of what that's going to mean of Galactus coming to this world that is so much different from the universe he knows, but I don't really think he's going to matter. And also, what are the consequences of him leaving the Marvel Universe, the main Marvel Universe? What are the implications of how that's going to happen? Galactus is kind of a necessary evil. Well, I wouldn't say evil, he's kind of a necessary force in the Marvel Universe. You see, every time he devours a planet, it gives the universe to grow more planets and basically bring about new life. He's kind of like, he is the ultimate force of balance in the universe. You take him out of the equation, yeah, that balance is gone. Not only that, there are other planets that were kind of under Galactus' protection. They made deals with him, to be, under his protection and not get devoured. Yeah, without Galactus around, and when the other aliens find out, they're going to start going to war over each other. And among other things, like I said, Galactus is a vital, even though he's not really, he is being used in more and more stuff, Galactus himself is an essential part to the Marvel Universe's well-being. Even though he devours planets, he's not real. I've always said this. He's not evil. He's just a force of nature, kind of like Godzilla. So him in the Ultimate Universe not only has upset the balance, his disappearance from his universe, the universe he knows kind of upset that balance, but now he's kind of really he's going to really upset the balance in the Ultimate Universe. So I can only imagine what is going to happen, because I think they're teasing at an event called Hunger or something like that of Galactus in the Ultimate Universe, and I can only imagine how the Ultimate Marvel characters are going to handle him. Among other things, like I said, how are the implications of Angela in the main Marvel universe? Because now we know that this is the image, that this isn't some like Marvel Universe construct of Angela. This is the Image Universe Angela. So now she's in a world full of other gods and demons, and now her complete life is turned upside down, because she's known a world ruled by, a world that had heaven, hell, and purgatory, and other superheroes, but not like this. She had superheroes that were willing to kill, and willing to, murder and do what's, kind of the ends justify the means. So now she's kind of in that universe where there are characters like that, but a majority of the most are like, no, we're not gonna kill. Although that's probably not going to be a problem with since she's hooking up with the Guardians of the Galaxy. So, yeah, there's that. Not only that, it's not just Galactus and Angela leaving and coming into the main Marvel Universe, but the Marvel Universe itself is kind of, Marvel Multiverse is kind of having a bit of a hissy fit. There were images in the end of Age of Ultron, is that we see all these different images, like the Thing as Blackbeard the Pirate, which, by the way, is fucking awesome. I love that image of Blackbeard, of Thing, the Blackbeard Pirate. Or would it be Thingbeard, I guess? I don't know. But anywho, that's just a lot of... there's just so much. And also, even though this is the end of the Age of Ultron, doesn't necessarily mean we'll be seeing... this won't be the last time we see Ultron. He'll be around. Knowing Marvel, they'll keep, one of the biggest Avengers villains of all... Even the whole Marvel Universe villains, one of the biggest Marvel villains of all time. He had a big story arc, and now he's gonna probably get a break for a bit, maybe do some aftermath stories with him, but I guarantee you this isn't the last time we've seen Ultron. But that's just my thoughts. Anywho, yeah, you guys tell me what you think of this. What do you think of Galactus in the Ultimate Universe? What do you think of Angela now in the Marvel Universe? And what do you think of what's going to happen to the Marvel Multiverse as well? Are we going to see the multiverse kind of crack in on itself? Are we going to see other characters from the Marvel Universe, multiple timelines and futures and realities? Are they going to come into the Marvel Universe, or are Marvel characters going to go into these universes and get trapped there? That's kind of also, interestingly enough, this has kind of brought up a small thought in my mind. Would this be the explanation for how Miguel O'Hara ends up in Superior Spider-Man? Because those who remember, it was revealed that Miguel is going to appear in Superior Spider-Man, I think around issue 17 or 20, later on the issues, that Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2099, is going to end up in Superior Spider-Man very soon. So could this be the reason of how he ended up here? Because there was an event called Time Storm, which destroyed the 2099 universe. So could this be a version of the 2099 universe? But that's just my theory. I'm not saying... Okay, before I go any further, that's just what I think. That's just my crazy theory that literally just popped in my head before I ended this video. So, yeah, that's just my little theory. I don't know if that'll happen or not. That's just a crazy little theory that I had. Anywho, guys, like I said, what do you guys think of all this? What do you think what's going to happen to the rest of the Marvel Universe? What do you think of Angela in the Marvel Universe? What do you think of Galactus out of the Marvel Universe and into the Ultimate Universe? And yeah, could this also be a good lead-in to Spider-Man 2? And that's another thing that they announced was Spider-Man 2, and also could this be like a launching point for that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just a nut job making theories. But yeah, I just thought I'd talk about this, and yeah, you guys let me know in the comments below. Later.